one end to the other and build almost any kind of race car.
Welcome back to Christina's Garage, Gearhead in Training. I'm back in Indianapolis for PRI. Let's walk around and get a lay of the land. Well, this is the main entrance, the kind of the center where you enter in. They have a whole section for, like, they're actually doing a live podcast right now. And then this is one of at least the scan and go registration spots. I think they have another one on the other side. I'm gonna walk you through kind of this first upper section, kind of in a general sense. I'm not literally going to go down every aisle. This way you can kind of get an idea of how things are situated. This is neat. I didn't walk down this side last time. Looks like all of these cases here are featured product showcase. I'm gonna walk down and kind of skim through. It looks like they have little placards describing what they are. They have an app on, I think, Android and Apple to be able to tell you where things are. The app is super helpful. I also really like that they have a physical map, and on the back they have all the different booths with the numbers. That way you can look it up. I am at the Richmond Gear booth, which is kind of right in the center. When I entered, I came in through here, and they have this whole section up at the top and down at the bottom here. In comparison to SEMA, this one in terms of actual physical size is much smaller. This is more racing focused though, so I really like that they have like actual racers here. They have actual teams, racing teams here, and it seems that people are really serious when they come here to talk about different products and, you know, what's going to make their cars run better for the actual application of racing. This is Trent. If you guys haven't seen the Centerforce videos that we've done before, go check those out. I wanted to stop by and ask, what would you recommend for someone that's never been to PRI or they're fairly new? Do you have any tips or tricks or things that they should check out while they're here?
Yeah, I would say the first thing you should do is take a look at the show directory and just get an idea who's, which companies are going to be there. Maybe highlight, a few of them that you want to go check out and see. You can actually, it's a big show, so you can actually kind of map out your day, sort of, so to speak, to where you're not just crisscrossing back and forth across the halls and things like that. The other thing I would say is definitely check out the seminars. So, both SEMA and PRI both run, a wide range of seminars. I know there's one today that one of my other guys or associates is going to do that's all about sponsorships, like what, that kind of thing. I mean, and the seminars run the gamut, in terms of topics and stuff like that. They're 100% free. Some of them you need to sign up for, some of them you just show up, but definitely check that out.
I didn't even think about that. And they have that in the app, because they have that app. And then do they also have it on that big directory as well, or is it?
I believe so. Yeah, I think it's definitely in the show app. And then you can even, once you're registered for the show, you can actually go in and see the list of all the seminars and everything that's happening. But I mean, it's such a great resource because it's free, and there's a lot of shooters that are running these things, like real people that you should be listening to. So definitely beneficial.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Trent.
No problem. Thank you.
Just ran into Zach, Logan, and Taylor, and I wanted to ask you guys, what are you looking forward to the most this year at PRI?
I'm looking forward to Machinery Row. I'm looking forward to a bunch of the new fabrication and welding equipment and tools that they've got to display off here.
Fabrication tools as well, and inspiration.
Do you guys all work in a shop, or because it seems like you guys are all very on the machining side of things?
I work in a shop. Yeah, I do custom welding and fabrication.
Yeah, custom welding and fabrication as well.
That's awesome. Well, have fun, you guys, and
Thank you.
Hopefully you find some good stuff.
Thank you.
I just met Tom and Jessica, and I wanted to have you share what brings you here to PRI. You mentioned this is your first time here, so what brings you here to the event?
Well, I've always wanted to be here, and I had an opportunity through ARP hardware they extended some passes to come. We helped them out with their race team this year, and here we are. And it's overwhelming, it's huge.
Yeah, Tom has worked in a couple different types of racing. He likes to be on different race teams. Mostly he does Bonneville and El Mirage Land Speed, just build the car, see how fast they can go. But he's also been getting into, do you got, drag boat?
Pro alcohol drag boat.
Pro alcohol drag boat. And what's Jan's car?
We'll be running a car at the Monterey Historics, a vintage Grand Prix car next year. We ran last year and we'll run next year. So
That's so cool. I just got introduced to drag boat racing. I didn't know that there was a thing, and then I didn't get to go to Bonneville. I heard about it though through the Rex Hutchison guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We've been going for about 30 years to Bonneville, and we'll be at Lake Ming in March, and we'll be at Laguna Seca next August, and then all the El Mirages and all the Bonneville meets next year.
Maybe might run into these guys again. And you mentioned that your daughter, she drag races. What does she do?
No, she drove Wayne Jessel's Bonneville pickup in 2016, and she became the youngest female member of the 200 mile an hour club at that time.
That's
224 miles an hour. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah, we have a lot of fun.
Exactly. It's scary to watch. She also used to race horses, so that's kind of how she got into it.
Horses scared me more than the cars.
Well, I guess the main question is what costs more, the horse or the cars?
You don't think about that.
Not the question.
Off budget.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much. Enjoy the show.
Well,
Thank you.
Steve had a really good point to kind of explain what PRI has to offer. Would you mind sharing that?
Sure. The idea, my view of this show, is that we can go from one end to the other and build almost any kind of race car. If you are a drag racer, you can go through, find engines, find suspension, find drivetrain, find wheels, from one end to the other. If you're clay oval track, same thing. This is really for the racing community. Everyone here is trying to go faster and trying to get an edge on the competitors. So it's a great show for us as a company. The engineering that we put into our performance products trickles down to our regular OEM replacement products. And so we see this as kind of a peek into the future for our industry.
Because people are trying to get that edge and want that more competitive, like what can we do to make our cars faster? And when you're going that fast, like tiny changes can make the difference.
Hundredths of a second matters between first place and fourth, and nobody likes fourth.
What is if you're not first, you're last?
There you go. Well, if you're fourth, you're not on the podium.
Okay.
So.
See, learning new things every day. So thank you so much, Steve. I really appreciate it.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for coming by.
I just talked to John, and he's doing something super cool. You're here at PRI, and can you explain why you're here at PRI and how that's helping you?
So I'm a high school shop teacher from New York, Oceanside High School on Long Island. Myself and my two colleagues who aren't here, they're back down holding down the fort, Sean Michael and PJ Orlando. Over the last 3 years, we've been building cars with kids in our wood shop, essentially. We started with a 47 Ford rat rod. Basically, we've built the program up over the last 10 years, which was a dying program, and brought new life to it, and the kids want to take their classes, and they want to continue taking. So we have advanced classes after they take our initial classes. And we built canoes, we built boats, we built a kitchen setup one year, and we kept saying, how can we make it better? And 3 years ago, we built a 47 Ford rat rod. We had a big car show at the end of the year, and then we said, what can we do from there? We got an 83 Impala, and the kids wanted a twin turbo in it, put LS in it, put air ride. So we did a twin turbo LS with air ride. Then last year, we were donated a 08 Crown Vic, and we cut the body off the 08 Crown Vic and found an old 60 F100 pickup and put that on. So the F100 drives mint, just like it would out of the factory if it was an 08 Crown Vic, heat, AC, power steering, power brakes. And then this year, we got involved with another local school, a good friend of ours, Long Beach High School, and we're doing a Battle of the Channel build-off. The two schools are across the water from each other, Long Beach Island and Oceanside on Long Island, and we're doing a drag car build-off that's going to finish in June this year.
And you're here at PRI working on building relationships and everything to work on these projects.
Yes, we've reached out to many companies over the past couple of years, and Holly's one of them, and they've all been super helpful and jump on board. So I like to come to these and show them what we're doing in the classroom, promote trades in the schools, promote doing trades in the classroom, and show them what we're able to build and what we're able to get done.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank
and
you.
good luck with everything.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much for joining me. This is only day one. If you want to see what happens the next 2 days, please subscribe to my channel. You guys are awesome. See you tomorrow.